gone for a while.
For a while. How long has it been?
It's been
August
a few weeks.
28th.
Really?
And what do we know?
Oh my God, October 7th.
You look so amazing. I
October
love the
7th.
eyeliner.
Oh, thank you.
You rarely put like under eye.
Rarely
But that
anything.
really
Yeah, it
brings
just
out
brings a
the
little for the
green.
camera.
You look perfect.
What a character this one. Yes. How are you?
October.
Great. I'm amazing.
Life is
So
good.
August, September, so a month and a half? It feels like it's way longer than that.
We did meet once,
But we didn't.
but then we didn't record.
We decided.
Yes, we were not
We
in the
were
mood.
not in the mood.
We were not feeling it.
Ooh, we were not feeling it, but it was a nice
None of
night.
us. Oh,
had the
we had a
best.
really good.
It was a good.
If somebody was outside with a camera just filming us, it would have been a great.
It would have been our best
podcast.
episode.
There's something about that where it's like if you know it's not being recorded, we can
Yeah, that's where
be a
the
little
goods
more.
come out.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the good stuff.
Although I feel like we do pretty well, even though we're recorded.
Yeah.
Considering, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
So not
yeah. There's
well,
things that aren't
We're-
appropriate for the
we're
general
always
public.
top- We're always
Sure,
top-notch content.
perfect.
Wise.
We're perfect. Yes, no, but I hear you. There's always this line that we don't cross
Or try not to.
because it's too. It's
Well, we
too
don't want to
intimate.
involve people who.
Of course, just
yeah,
because there's
but
other people in our
we
lives that-
respect
Exactly. that we
privacy of other
respect.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are
Like I'm gonna still say names.
Go through the
Like
list.
that bitch, you know.
Yeah.
You
Go.
had your trip.
I went to Lebanon. I
That
think
was
we did-
probably the
we did
big
have a
thing.
podcast where I was saying I was going to Lebanon.
Yeah, but you made it.
Now
You
I
did
feel
it.
like
Now I'm on the other
second
side.
part.
Yeah, I feel like a different person. That's why I feel like wow, it's been so long since we've gathered and
Yes, you were a different. It feels like a few millennia ago. Like given the amount of stuff you've been through in the last month.
it really feels like a lot happened. And in reality, I did go through a lot. Do you feel that too?
I mean, it's crazy.
A lot happened to
Lot.
you too.
Yeah, the energy is moving
So
really
something,
fast.
yeah, there was an express lane of energy moving. Now, okay, yeah, I did. I took a trip across the ocean, and I went to Paris first, and then to Lebanon, and there was grief, and there was joy, and then there was processing of Lebanon, and not having been back for years, and I was telling a cab driver just stop parenthesis that I hadn't been back. Okay, I took a lot of cabs. Taking cabs in a city is, I think, the best pulse of a city.
Exactly. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, cab drivers in those cities are.
Because they know everything that's going on. They've talked to like a variety of people, and anyway, so I was telling him I hadn't been back since the
bombing.
explosion.
The explosion.
The explosion, and then he's like, "Well, which one?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Which explosion?" You know, in my mind, it was like the explosion. You know, where I was present.
You know,
But-
the one where I was there.
Yeah.
Which one where?
We all know, but effectively, I mean, the whole city was at war just 11 months before. So there was a lot of explosions happening at various times around there. So yeah, going through then getting the pulse. So, you know, Paris, the wedding, which was kind of a bubble of which was nice to experience Lebanon in that bubble, like the restaurants, the
celebration.
excitements, you know, 4 days before the wedding with a foreign family that had never been to Lebanon coming into the country, and everybody that hadn't gathered in like decades sometimes, you know, I've seen people I hadn't seen in like 20 years. So that was amazing, like a high. And then getting into the nitty gritty of really like the reality of Lebanon after that. So I feel like I really went through a lot.
And you landed in this nice little soft bubble of family and party and celebration and sightseeing, and then then the other side of it, where it's
Yeah,
like, okay, now I'm
switch
here to like,
gears.
yeah.
And all that in a short period of time, though, when you think about it in terms of like real time.
Yeah, you fit a lot in
Yeah.
less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, really,
Wow.
a lot. It was like just nonstop. My nervous system was wired, and I could feel like I was very self-aware, so I could feel like my nervous system is wired. Um, and even when I tried to take breaks, I was very aware, like that I couldn't, like my all my senses were still plugged into the intensity there. So a lot of integration to do. But I managed to get myself the last day to be like super calm. Maybe because I knew I was leaving. I was like, yes, finally I'm calm. What am I going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, it was
Like
not
you
easy.
came
It
out
was
of,
really not easy.
yeah.
Because you think, I've worked so much, I've healed so much, I've done so much work on that. And I do feel very much tooled, more so than I was last year, the year before, especially 5 years ago when I was in Lebanon. So I did what I was surprised at the extent at which it got to me. But then I realized that the reason I'm feeling it so intensely is also because I don't have the defense mechanisms that I used to have.
Yeah,
I
that
healed
armor.
from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like um so I was more raw in my feelings than I have ever been in Lebanon, and I did not enjoy it, honestly. And then to think, and it was kind of a lot of sadness, to process a lot of sadness, because people there are so afraid that at any second, they can, like, war is tangible, things could like go to shit, and boom, it's war again, and it's there. At the same time, people are such like, the bon vivant, like they want to just squeeze life to the last drop and live, and
Understandable.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's always
Goes hand in
always-
hand a
yeah,
little bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always
Right.
been that polarity. But the sadness at this point for me was realizing that the trauma in which they operate is
On the
really-
daily.
Yeah, it's really like at a level that even if politically the situation is stable and things start being rebuilt and stuff, it's gonna take a long time before that energy doesn't get to your nervous system, because nervous system goes into like survival mode just being there. Even if nothing's actually happening to you, you have to deal with anything. And honestly, even in the whole like high of the wedding, it was just because we're riding that, like, so like things that would happen on the street, in the car, and that would normally get to you. You didn't have time to like verbalize it or deal with it, because it's like that, the high
On to the
of
next
going
thing.
there, on to the next thing, we're going there, we're doing that, and there's a lot of group collective activities, so you don't have time basically. So it was a lot, and I guess I needed that. No, I knew I needed that. I said I was getting ready before I went
Yeah, you
there.
said you were
I
feeling this
knew that
building.
something, but it still surprised me, the extent of it, how strong it was, And I cried so much. I cried a lot, but yeah, that was great. And then I came back and rested a bit, and then we went to Carl Cox.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, that was so good.
I know. Yes, oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, so
you-
yes,
Oh yes.
Oh, so good. That was so
Yeah,
good. And
yeah.
in Lebanon, I swear, it was like a mental, the light at the end of the tunnel.
You're like the thing
wow.
you're gonna come
Yes,
home to.
Carl Cox, and
It's nice when you have something to look forward to. Like
Yes,
that.
yes. And there was a moment there when I was visiting a very good friend of mine. They're like living in Lebanon, and they have the love-hate relationship with it, like, because they're also Westerners. They've known the West. They've lived in the West, and but they're still committed to live in Lebanon. But they were still like admitting about like their nervous system always being in survival. Anyway, they're Nicole Mudaber's family. So they were talking about Carl Cox and how important Carl Cox was in her journey and everything and da da da. And then I was like, oh,
My boyfriend Carl.
I'm gonna see Carl Cox in Montreal at Picnic Electronic, and then like it just dawned on me the gratitude I felt in that moment, knowing like what Picnic Electronic is, knowing Montreal, knowing like the vibe that we're all
Thing
gonna
waiting
be
for you when you
together,
get
and
back,
and
yeah.
that's what's waiting for me. I had like almost never felt this much gratitude. So yeah, Carl Cox was amazing.
You're so good.
So yeah, that's me.
Well, now it's been a week, right? How long have you been back? A week and a couple
More
days?
than a week.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah,
a
you
week.
can- oh,
Just a week. Even
Wait.
that. Oh my god, it feels like
You
I'm
can
back
Yeah, it
back
feels
last
like
so
Monday.
long. Oh. Yeah, we went for lunch.
We went to lunch. Like you came straight from the airport to meet us for lunch. It seems.
Almost. Literally, almost. Just the day after. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
came-
Blew my mind. Like I don't feel
Yeah.
like I could come from
No,
back from a trip like you had and like
then
do anything
Hey, let's go for lunch. Like,
Yeah, and you look
what? Okay.
on time. It looked great,
Yeah.
refreshed.
Back to normal, baby. Back to life. I was just so happy also to come back to this life. It's this. Oh my God, that's something also that shook me like to another level because I had intellectualized it many times. How the human experience really varies in its reality, and it's like people there, the way that their whole existence is constructed, their perception is everything is so varied and it's so different than, let's say, people you would meet here, or and it's the case for everywhere in the world. But like to really realize how it's timelines, it's really bubbles of reality. Like there is not one reality, there really is not one absolute reality. It's just humans creating narratives
Their own,
and
yeah.
realities,
So true.
like literally. Like so yeah, I'm like, wow, like I created a really good one, like I've got a really good thing going. Like,
My life is good.
yeah, it's fucking good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was really excited to come back. Yeah. So yeah, it's only been a week. So how are you?
Yeah, when you were talking about that intensity of living in a city like that, like it really, yeah, it's a very different. It might as well be on another planet, honestly. Like
Correct.
it's such a different experience.
Mhm.
And I imagine if that's all you know, then you're doing your best. Like everyone, we only know what we know, and you're doing your best in that world. But to only like go back to it after having been in a city where you can your nervous system can kind of relax for a little bit, and then to have to kind of go back into like, oh yeah, like it's just jarring.
It's a jungle. It's literally a jungle.
This urban jungle, yeah.
It's a jungle, and it's like oof, you're constantly solicited.
High
Your
alert.
senses are solicited like non-stop.
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 Wow.
Yep. I mean, you must know a little bit.
And I know a little bit, yeah.
Because
compared-
Morocco
But
can be
Casablanca,
like.
Casablanca is a crazy city. Like last time I went, like driving there is
Oh my God, the
insane.
driving.
Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep cool. I'm gonna try to just navigate this madness. Nothing, and I couldn't keep my cool. Like people, they don't let you do any. Like you drive like it's a war zone. Like
yeah.
Like
You
you're
have
not
to
armored.
fight.
You don't have the
Exactly.
the
waiting
grit.
for people to do the things like normal, like priority. To
Taking
the right,
turns.
like, nobody respects.
No, and if
anything.
you don't start
And
pushing,
at some point, I start screaming like a mad person. I open my window and I start like, "Fuck this!" Like I was just screaming because nobody would let me pass.
You need
I
to
was
be an
stuck
asshole to
there
get in.
For like, I'm like there was a car here and a car there, and everybody's stopping. Like if I pass, things would get better, but it's just people just got like nobody has a plan. Like it's just whoever can get
Everyone
in.
for themselves.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
themselves, and it was insane. Like,
it'll get you aggressive.
Yeah, and people with motorcycles and people
Being
just
in and out.
crossing the street from like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to have cluster
It's
headaches
not. That's why everybody's
Oh, yeah.
from driving in Lebanon.
yeah,
And yes,
People
because-
are always angry. Like people are screaming and fighting because nobody's relaxed.
and you have to get like aggressive sometimes to make your way, or else
Yeah.
like you
Stand
won't
up
make
for
your
yourself.
way.
You'd
Everybody's
never make it
honking.
home.
Yeah.
They drive honking. Like just give way. Like I'm here. Like you see me.
Yeah,
I
that's-
don't know
that's-
how
that
they
sounds
do
like
it on a
Beirut.
daily
Or
basis.
Lebanon
Yeah.
in general, Beirut, its surrounding at least, like any dense areas, always like honking for everything. They just love honking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no, yeah, I used to drive Kyle to school, 45 minutes to go, 45 minutes to come back, go to work, and then go back 45 in mad traffic. I used to come back with like migraines every single day. And I was an angry person because
Why?
you have to be. what do you mean?
I don't understand you.
But it is so not me that like my body was hurting, like my brain was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I mean,
That's
to
not
live in survival
normal.
mode 24/7, to be in fight or flight response
Yeah.
constantly.
All
Like
the
we
time.
know the toll that takes on your emotions, your body, your relationships.
Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. And see, yeah, so I still had some somatic release to do there. I didn't drive. I refused to drive. And yeah, just appreciate to have that we have a
Traffic
lot
lights.
of space here. I mean, our nervous system has the luxury
Really is a luxury.
Here,
to
yeah,
really be in parasympathetic and to rest. And we live in a city and we have access to all the cool things that cities have. That's rare. Because even Paris, the beauty of Paris, it's not necessarily easy on the nervous system. Paris, or New York, or all these like really cool cities that offer a lot as an urban
Centers, yeah.
center. But here it's like, no, we have access to a lot.
Like I told you, I went on a picnic by the water on Sunday.
Yeah.
I was in my swimsuit.
In October.
In October. And then you
Eating
went to
fruits
picnic
and
at
chocolate.
Yeah.
You're living a life of royalty in any other
And you went
in
to
any
watch
other
NTL.
decade,
I went
like
and
millennial.
got changed in the car and then went to dancing until 10 p.m. Yeah.
How was
What a
NTO
life.
for you?
It was fine. It was a regular Sunday picnic, so it was a bit of a younger audience, and it got rowdy. It was a bit rowdy up front at a certain point, and I was.
It got packed. I was saying people were quite nicer this time. Like I connected with some girls. They were super sweet.
Yeah, the guys next to me were really
Yeah.
nice, but they were. It was really rowdy, and
They tried to come. Like they tried.
there
to
were a few
push
people
you,
kinda
but
sneak
I had
through.
a bodyguard behind me that was like, "No, you don't come." So
no one
that
passes the
was,
line here. But no, we had just been there on Friday,
Yeah.
and so I was just like, you know what, I can just pull back. I'll.
Yeah, that
So I-
was good.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I just.
it got really hot as well.
Yeah, it was
super
humid.
hot. So we had to go back as well. But it was nice.
Yeah, well, because remember, as we were leaving on Friday, we had talked about like, oh yeah, maybe at some point we could have moved back because it was getting a little crowded there too. And you had reminded us about it. The view is always so nice back there, like just to kind of see the whole scene. Like you
Yeah,
don't
the
really get that
lights,
when you're up
yeah.
front. So I was like, yeah, I'll go
I
take in the
forgot
view,
about it,
and
yeah.
they have the trees, and they've got some nice sound system back there, so you don't like really miss out on the sound. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take a little bit. Just to kind of take that in. And then the moon was stunning.
Right.
The moon in the
Yeah.
last few
Our
days.
harvest moon.
Holy
Yeah,
moly.
it was a beautiful
Super
moon. Especially
silver.
when we walk to the other parking lot, you pass by that and you see the whole city from the other side. Do you know that spot? There's like a little house
Mm-hmm.
and there's like you pass by the
There's
park.
a lot that's closer to the city side than the.
And there's a big lot, empty lot.
So-
I think that's where Il Sonic was. And the moon was beautiful. The city looked amazing.
I love our city.
Our city's
Yeah,
pretty
like
big.
all the skyline and the lights and and we sat there and we was just like that was
Taking it all in.
yeah, taking it all in. It was beautiful.
So yeah, grateful.
Yeah, it's getting easier to be grateful. I'm finding like gratitude's just because as the energy's getting faster and the flow is just like the gratitude, like it's just really. I think it becomes self-perpetuating, right? Like the more you become grateful, the faster the
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
moves, and so it's like yeah, we just had such a gorgeous summer, and now this fall has been amazing, and things are just flowing into our lives exactly the moment that they need to. Like it's just, yeah, I have no complaints.
And tomorrow we're going to see
Yeah, going to
comedy
see some
show.
live comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
What
for
else is going on
tomorrow.
in the world?
We go to the spa
The-
together.
Oh my gosh,
Wow,
we still have a spa
Thursday.
day.
I'm having a mushroom night on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Overnight to
there's-
Sunday.
Yeah. Doing a
I'm going
with a
dancing with
shaman.
Mijo on the 12th.
Sorry?
I'm going dancing with Mijo on the 12th. And man, it's coming to Tim. You speak on the 12th.
There's Deep Dish
What's up?
at Stereo. Deep Dish is a duo, but like
I
also
think I saw that.
old schoolers, like really crafty music.
That's on the 12th or the 11th.
Well, it's
It's a 3-day weekend, so
oh
Oh,
right.
yeah. It's the Thanksgiving.
Okay, it's the 12th. But you know, Stereo they do this 11:55.
yeah.
So annoying. It's
I
like,
never-
what do you mean?
Well, because in your mind it's Saturday night, but really it's Sunday morning, right?
So the 12th would be Saturday night.
It helps people not to get confused.
But I mean,
Yeah, so
You
it's
just always had to
Saturday night.
verify.
So the 12th is a Saturday. 12th is a Saturday. So
that
it's
evening,
so
because
it's that,
we have
so
the day off,
yeah,
Monday
yeah.
off.
So technically it's
Monday morning.
the 13th. No.
No, it's the 12th is Monday. I think. 11.
Sunday. It's
11,
a Sunday.
10, 1, 2,
okay,
3.
okay, Sunday. Oh man, I want to go to Deep Dish.
What are you doing this weekend?
Friday I'm taking it easy. Saturday I have a romantic outing,
A date?
a date, and Sunday I don't know. I might go to Deep Dish. Deep Dish is worth it. But cool. Okay, so yeah, so what else has been going on?
My kids are becoming Christians. They're arguing theology.
Interesting.
Your kids?
Mm-hmm.
They want to become Christian?
I don't know. But they're like it's this rise of Catholicism / like so as the veil is lifting on the whole Israeli project, America, there's a lot of people who are realizing that there's forms of Christianity that have been kind of manipulated to what's the best way of putting it? Like supporting this idea of Jewish supremacy. Like the Jews are God's chosen people, and as Christians we recognize that. Whereas other forms of Christianity are like, no, everyone's equal. We're all equal in the sight of God. So there's a schism happening, and so more and more people are turning to like Catholicism or Orthodoxy because it doesn't have that in there. Anyway, so these conversations are happening, and for younger people too. So like kids my kids' age are like actually like digging into Bible verses now and like studying parables. Well, my kids are.
Okay.
But there is a rise. Apparently, yeah, people like signing up for like catechism studies and stuff it's really on the rise. So yeah, there's this revival of people interested in so yeah, I'm having some interesting conversations with my kids, which has been a lot of fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get into the details.
okay.
Do any of your kids identify? Like, do they? Where are they at with like having some sort of faith or understanding what exists outside of what we can see immediately? Kind of like, do they have a relationship with that at all?
I think so. I mean, when we talk about it, and I offer my perspective, they seem to agree with it.
It makes sense. It resonates. It makes
Yeah, it
sense to
seems
them.
to resonate with them. I don't think any of my children felt the need to. Well, at one point, Saya did to like identify to a religious current, but I think
Really, she kind of wanted to like
she
make
wanted
that a
an
part of her life a
identity,
little bit.
like I'm this or what, like what
Oh.
are you? I'm a Christian or I'm a Muslim or I'm a like I'm
I
something.
want to be able to say something and
Yeah.
understand what that meant. Wow.
Yeah, but and I mean I allowed her to explore that, but that didn't last very long. So yeah, I think for my children, I in that sense they really resonate with how specifically because their father as well is very resonant with the way I see things, and
You guys are in agreement.
so
Okay.
they feel maybe that's their field, so they're okay with that.
Your kids?
No, they're not interested. Like,
They're still pretty rational guys. Like really.
they're just like, they don't care about religions and spirituality, actually. Yeah, they're not even. They're just.
I mean, we didn't much at their age, did we? Like,
Well, me, very like in Morocco, religion is very present in your
but
daily.
did you like?
I was well.
Were you very religious?
I was practicing. I
Okay.
used to go to the mosque. I used to pray 5 times a day. Yeah. I was very. There was a lot of fear.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to have nightmares about God and the Prophet.
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't blame
And
you.
then I dreamt about the Prophet, and the next day I was like, oh my God, I have to tell you. And everybody tells me, like, when you dream about the Prophet, it's him who comes visit you. Like, they all believe that I'm some kind of super powerful woman that.
Oh, because it's rare that the
It's
prophet.
very rare.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So everybody was like looking at me like, what? I said, yeah, and he blessed me and all this stuff. I was in Mecca and I was on this mountain and he came and he's with his beard. I was like, yeah, I saw this guy. Like it was, and he's like, you're safe. And he told me, no, you are blessed and everything. And everybody's looking at me like, what? So that
Oh,
was,
that's cool.
That's cool.
Just happened that once, or was it something that's happened
Once it's him, and once God spoke to me
in a sleep
in my
dream?
dreams.
Wow.
Yeah,
Big boss.
the big boss. Like I was like, and I didn't see anybody. It was just this.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah, it's like, oh yes,
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
You're gonna suck so much.
God's voice.
It's like, I'm gonna bless you with your big, like, sensitive vagina. Anyway.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
Yeah, I still remember those dreams.
Okay.
It's like it was the end of the world, like, and everybody's panicking and running, and like the sky became dark, and I was not afraid. And I sat there, and God told me, like, you are like, don't be afraid, like you are protected and safe, like you're not gonna go to hell. He told me that, like, I was like,
Do
oh.
you remember how old you were?
I was like maybe 19. Well, before,
Wow.
yeah, 18. 19.
And did that really resonate with you? Like moving forward, did you kind of were you able to embody that?
I was, well, after that, things got like, that's after,
Well, then you were getting married and
well, after that, like, at some point I started discovering sex and I left. Like, I was like, all right, like, sex
God.
is good.
I'm sorry.
I'm protected. He told me I'm fine.
I
I
was
mean,
like, yeah, well,
that
I
sensitive
just-
vagina you gave me.
That's not my fault. I didn't ask for this libido. But yeah, and then I got married and I moved to Saudi, and in Saudi I became religious again because the environment allows it, and I went to I did the pilgrimage, like yeah. I did. I did. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I came here, and that was the end of everything. I was like, no, this doesn't make any sense to me that these rules are not making sense in my head. And I was just like, all right, no more religion.
Yeah, because you came to Montreal and things are just way too calm. You know, like
Yeah, nobody's pushing anything in my throat other than Jehovah's Witness. They came the other day. Somebody ran.
really,
and I
they
was
still
like,
go
"Ah."
around,
I
huh?
was like, hello. He's like, can we talk to you about Jesus Christ or Jehovah's? I was like, no, I'm good, thank you.
It may have been my kids.
Yeah. So yeah, in Montreal things were quieter. Like nobody's pushing anything in your face, and you can. And I realized all these messages, these people are all like going to hell because they have this way of life is not the way that you're supposed to live your life to go to. I was like, all this population is going to hell, and no, it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Yeah, there's like a pettiness to a lot of
And we are the
these
best
belief
religion
systems. Yeah.
in like every religion says like it's the best one, is the
right
one.
blah,
It's like
blah.
I was like, no, it cannot be like that. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. I threw the towel. Like that's it.
What was the joke you made yesterday about you were Islamic whore, like you were in the
I'm
hijab,
wearing the hijab,
but naked, bro?
I made that joke yesterday.
You're an Islamic whore? Is that what you
Muslim whore. I wear the hijab on top and butt naked.
No comment.
No comments. Blasphemy. Oh my
You're
god.
gonna end up beheaded.
I swear. I'm gonna go to Saudi Arabia and do this joke at the festival.
The Riyadh Comedy
the
Festival.
festival.
Riyadh Comedy Festival.
This festival's pretty controversial.
Yeah, everybody's screaming, blood money. Ah, wow.
It's
Let
been
people
interesting.
laugh. Come on, give them some laughter. They want to see comedians that they never see, unless they have to travel all the way to the U.S. or the U.K. They invited them over and they treat them well. They give them some little cash.
A little?
A big cash,
A
cash,
lot
big
of
cash.
Hello?
A lot of cash.
No, yeah. I
Shane
mean,
Gillis was talking about it on his podcast. They offered him, and he's like, "No, I'm not going," And they doubled the money, and he's like, "They doubled it." And
No
the
hesitation,
first one was a lot,
see?
and he's like, "Well, no, I said no. I cannot say yes." But he didn't want to go. So, but they gave them a lot of money.
They're paying a lot for everybody,
They treat them like kings. Like
Yeah, but now like they have like Enrico San Giuliano's playing in Riyadh.
oh, I remember. No, they opened up
Riyadh
the
is becoming
floodgate
like
now.
what,
The
Las
flood-
Vegas?
Yeah, it's gonna become Las Vegas without gambling. Yeah, like
Crazy.
Dubai. It's
Dubai,
gonna
yeah.
become
They
like-
wanna
become better than Dubai.
yeah, they wanna compete with Dubai,
Mm.
but the alcohol is always gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know if. Yeah.
No, I don't think Saudi is gonna go that route, but
Yeah, people will get.
but I think they could take it to such an other level
Mm.
in that it will make up for the alcohol. To be seen, TBS.
But people have alcohol.
They
Like,
have-
people
they have
want-
ways
they have-
of working.
Like the
I
embassies,
know,
they
but-
throw the nice parties.
I know, but
and
like, if,
alcohol
you
is
know.
available everywhere. Like if you want
they
it,
have,
you
they
can
have
find
access
it.
to everything.
Yeah.
not only
I lived
alcohol.
there, and we used to go to parties. Alcohol was everywhere. So just keep it in the down low.
Very spicy.
I love it. It's like a curry, kind of nice, nice dip. Yeah. So let them open their country. Who doesn't have blood on their hands? Come on.
It is. It's kind of this weird judgment. This judgment, like
Like,
how
they are
dare
better
you?
than
Yeah, it's just
them?
like, really? Have you
No.
looked at America? Like,
The track record, like
yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, it's
get
maybe
it
a
on
bit shorter of a
it's
chain
not
of command.
Like
But
what about? But like, well, I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion about it. Like it's just.
yeah, well, that's what I've been learning through this whole conversation. It's kind of shocking me how a lot of comedians, maybe it's a bit older ones, like maybe I don't I'm super familiar with the younger ones, and maybe they've got a different perspective, but like the political knowledge of a lot of these like like successful full-time professional comedians is really like out of date. Like they are really working with some old information, and so when they're all talking about like, oh my God, you're going to Saudi Arabia, you know, the people behind 9/11, I'm just like, bro, have you not like seen any of the evidence about like what actually happened on 9/11? Like it's crazy to me. Like you're these jesters who are going up and making us laugh and helping us supposed to kind of think about things differently. And it's like these conversations really surprised me at how out of date, which is interesting, is because as energy moves fast, as these things are revealing real quickly, people are gonna have to keep up. Like if your viewpoints are stuck and you're not paying attention, you're gonna lose relevance really quickly in society.
Or don't talk about this stuff. Just do comedy.
Just
without
don't have an
talk-
opinion about it. Yeah,
That's politics. If you're not knowledgeable and you don't know what's happening, like
they don't even know what they don't. I mean,
Yeah.
They don't even know they don't know.
Yeah, they think they know.
They think they
right?
know.
They think like, which I guess we all think we know, right? But
I'm fine with not knowing.
True.
At some point, like, what am
Yes.
I gonna do? Like,
Especially
I
in
don't
this
have
day and
the
age.
tools to dig for the. And who knows the right information? Like,
I don't know.
who
Nobody
really
knows.
Only the people who do stuff know.
that's
But
exactly
us,
it. There's
I'd
no
rather
way
make
to
peace
know.
with
There's so
not
many
knowing
levels of.
Then start like opening my mouth and say, no,
course.
this is what happened. Like, no, I don't know what happened. Like, it's just.
That is the attitude that's gonna get you
Yeah.
through all of this stuff. Like, not jumping onto any sort of
Yeah.
one side or the other. And I'm seeing more and more people do it. They're just like, I can't keep up with this. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know, like, the official narrative is never true.
Right.
What actually is true, I don't know. And that's like,
It's like even the people.
That's
that
the attitude
trying-
that's gonna keep you-
trying to
keep you
be
afloat.
Like when you read like the news, it's just, the narrative is so. It's like you read it and it's like, this is insane. Would they still write things that they think people are gonna believe? It just makes me like.
it looks absurd.
It looks
absurd.
I read these things
I
and it's
read
like, do they
things and
real?
I'm
Are there
like,
still people who can read this?
this-
Because to me,
yeah.
it's just like it's
But people
satirical.
are seeing through it. Like this morning, there was a post from Amnesty International calling to release the hostages. Like, are you
But
seriously?
they're a corrupt organization. Like they've
Are you seriously like now doing this? Like,
yeah, but
what?
they've been around a long
After
time.
2
They're
years
part of the
this
system.
nonsense. You're telling people, okay, well, you have to we need ceasefire, but to release the hostages as well. Like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, well, this is the revealing.
Yeah.
This is revelation. Like,
And
all
everybody's
it's
like
being.
flailing and panicking, like, "Oh, we're gonna recognize in Palestine." I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, it's just lip service, and it's just like rhetoric. That's it's just a show. It's just a show with no substance. I feel like it's just
It's a show to keep us divided and distracted,
Yeah.
and to get us to consent to it. When
Mm.
we play along, we consent. But as soon as you stop consenting, whoever they is, have no power over us when we stop consenting
But
to it.
there is like split. Like you can feel people are starting like to resist this narrative. Like, no, this is not. You know, we're not gullible anymore. But there's still a lot of people who are like, yeah.
But people
this
are
is
waking
it.
up so
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
It's
But that's why I was surprised to hear some of these comedians talking. I was just like, oh my God. I think like, from in my algorithm, in my bubble, I'm seeing so much awakening, seeing so many people shifting how they
Yeah.
speak about these things, recognizing like, oh, I don't want to carry around vengeance in my heart. I just want to kind of like, I don't know what is happening,
Yeah.
but I just don't want it to be that anymore. I'm not condemning anyone to death or whatever. I just want to live in a world where things are fair and transparent. And right now, that's not it. You know, like I'm so impressed with how I'm seeing the conversation shift, especially as it gets more confusing. And then to see like, oh my God, there's still a lot of people who aren't even hinted towards realizing there's this whole other way of thinking about the world right now. You know, like this like energetic, like a river is like a whole slip tide. Or what's the word I'm like thinking of? Like slip tide? That's not the word. Anyway, there's undercurrent that's much faster, and people are getting yeah, it's just like it's a riptide. It's a riptide of happening. That's the word, slip tide. Anyway, yeah, I was just like, oh, these people who I have respect for in the sense that I find them funny and I know they work hard, but also you can be an idiot at these times.
You can
It's
be
like,
like
okay.
not aware or sometimes they're very like they're a bit on their high horses about it. Like they feel like they have the higher moral ground about stuff.
Or that they're more knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like okay.
Yeah, it's not worth arguing.
Yeah.
And it's just it is what it is. Like everyone's as far along as they are.
Right.
And that can change in a second. Like in the coming weeks and months as more of it it starts coming up even more visible, it's going to be almost impossible not to see it. And that's where like then the real choice is. Like are you willing to let go of everything you thought how the world worked and be willing to be like, oh, I was deceived and now I'm willing to undo that to try to understand something different? Or are you just going to latch in harder and just become more diluted and more diluted, right? Like it's gonna be so obvious that there's actually, I think there's a thing in the Bible that says like in the end times, everyone's gonna have an opportunity. There's not gonna be a soul on earth that's not gonna have an opportunity to be like, it's gonna be the unveiling, the revelations. It's gonna make it available to everyone. It's not gonna be just like, oh, you got to be in the know. You know, it's like it's gonna become so clear, and then everyone just has a choice. Am I willing to let go of how I saw the world, or do I just latch? Like it's a pretty simple thing, honestly. So, yeah. So these people who are still not aware of it, that could change in a day. You know, like a couple news stories come through, and it's just like, holy shit! Like,
Right.
So yeah, I have a lot of hope still. But it is interesting to see like, oh, these are people who I generally consider more sophisticated intellectually, and to realize like, oh no, they're just they're in their own little bubbles of information that's different than mine, which is a big part of this age, is we're all like working from different set of facts, which makes it easier to let go of when you realize like, oh yeah, we're all just doing the best we can with the information we have.
Exactly.
I just realized, are those cheese curds?
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what did you
They're
think
fresh.
they were?
I thought it was, freeze dried like apples or
some kind of fruit.
just
like
freeze dried fruit and
or something
They're
sweet.
salty.
Yeah.
They're salty.
they're
You like
salty.
you like cheese curd?
I love cheese
Oh.
curds. Thank you. But yeah,
To Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
To Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
To the
Riyadh, baby.
the Gulf.
Mm.
It's funny.
You were in Riyadh?
I was in Riyadh for 1 year, and then we moved to the East Coast. Yeah,
To
the Dammam,
the mom.
Dammam, where they have the U.S. base. So Dammam was very cool. I liked it much better.
Really?
Yeah, Riyadh was very strict. I'm telling you, like 1998. So when we moved to Dammam, like I could go out without covering my hair.
In the same country, but just different city?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is
Riyadh
that?
is very strict because it's the capital.
Even in Jeddah, you
Even in Jeddah,
you can
people are
take
cooler. It's like something about the coast. When you live on the coast, people are more open. It's just it happens in a lot of places in the world. Coastal cities are more open than
Yeah, because they've had foreign visitors.
and because
do
there's
the
the
waterways.
the U.S. Military base was there, and we had friends, and then we can go to the beach and swim and
Right.
live a normal life a little bit. Yeah.
Was there a bit of culture shock coming from Morocco to live in
Oh,
Saudi?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was not allowed to drive.
Right, you told me that. You told
Not
me. That.
allowed to drive. They close shops at every prayer. And we don't have that in Morocco.
Morocco,
Nobody
you don't do
closes
that.
any. People can just.
I think only Saudi does that.
That's the only place they do that.
Yeah.
It's just Saudi. They close shop. Like they close everything. They have to go to the mosque, and then like if you're shopping, you have to time your time around the prayer. But sometimes we go and then.
How long does the
wait.
prayer last?
Oh, it depends. Like half an hour, 15 minutes. Depends
Okay.
on the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then women and men are like restaurants. Like if you're a family, you go to this side. If you're a man alone, you go to the men's side. Like they have another entrance for them. So they don't want to. And they have partitions. Like if you're with your wife and kids, they put partitions so nobody can see you eat.
As
Yeah.
a family?
Yeah, as a family.
But they do let you eat it together as a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
You're
your
not
wife.
separated,
Yeah.
okay.
No, if they know that it's your wife and you're, it's fine. Yeah,
It's weird.
it's weird. It
Yeah,
was
it's
weird.
weird.
And sometimes they yell at you if you don't cover your face. You know, the religious police yelled at me once for not covering my face.
Yeah, there's a real fear of.
Mm.
Well, I guess from a man's perspective, they don't have enough. They don't trust themselves to be alone with a woman. They
Yeah.
they just don't have it in that they or. I mean, I don't know if they see it that way, but really that's what they're saying. If it's like if I need to have a barrier between me and a woman, if I'm a single man, it just means that I don't trust that I'm going to be honorable. Or I think from another way of saying it, I don't trust her to be. She's going to seduce me. You know,
Yeah,
we're going to,
yeah.
right?
Well, the government doesn't want have any kind of this of
Mixing.
anything happen, you know. So we're not gonna tempt the
safe-
devil. Like
Right. So it's,
It's
that's
not
how.
religious. It's like a moral thing. That's why there's a moral police there.
yeah, it was the religious police.
It's a religious and moral
And the funny
police.
part about the
It's like is it a sexual thing or it's just like if a man's alone with a woman, he like,
it's a
there's
sexual
it's a
thing.
sexual-
okay. It's not just like a safety. It's not for her safety.
No. It's because
No.
So again, so it's like they don't trust
if he
their
sees
sexual
her
urges. They
face
have.
and they start talking. It's oh my god, like something is gonna happen, and they're gonna seduce each other, and then they're gonna have
Right,
a
so there
relationship
is-
outside of marriage, and they don't want that, you know.
They have very little control over their sexual urges.
Yeah.
And so you need a law to
To yeah.
tell you that you can't. Like it's wild.
It's wild. Yeah.
But it is what you know. But
That-
it sounds like it's getting better, and I think that's what this
Well, now
festival
it's
was
getting
part
much
of.
Better. They opened up.
they're trying to-
so-
yeah.
Well, there was no tourism.
Women-
Mo-
can drive
modernize.
now.
Yeah.
There was no tourism. People were not coming. Like you needed a visa to come for Hajj or for work. That's it. Me, like, I never had any family come to visit me in Saudi
We're too hard.
in 2 years. You can't
Of course.
bring them.
Who's gonna come visit you in Saudi?
Well, you know, my mom. My mom would be fine.
Some
with
American
Saudi.
comedians.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
would be fine. Well, she went to Hajj, so that's another story. But like, yeah, no, and even like I used to travel alone, and coming back, my husband has to wait for me at the
Right.
airport. Otherwise, they won't let me go.
Yes.
Whoa.
I
It's your husband or your father?
oh, something really horrible happened to me once.
Really?
I went and back, and then my flight from I had a layover in Egypt or something, and my flight to Riyadh got cancelled, and they had to put us on another flight. No, in Jeddah. Yeah, I stopped in Jeddah, and I told them I have to call my husband, and I said no, all women you stay in this room, you're not moving. They abducted us like this. Then they closed the door at the airport. We had to wait in that room for the next flight. We're not allowed to roam in the airport or anything.
Whoa.
I swear, I was furious because my ex-husband doesn't know where I am.
Yeah. Is he waiting for you?
So then they found another flight. They put us in, and I went to the airport. And I tell them, I need to talk to my husband because he doesn't know where I am. And they said, no, we're not letting you in. He needs to come here. I was like, he doesn't know
No, that I'm here.
So some guy gave me a cell phone, and I'm calling him, and he doesn't answer his phone. I don't know where he is. And I started to scream. Like, I lost my cool. Like, I said, I am not an animal. And I had, like, my hand luggage, and I threw it at the guy. I was tired. And I'm like, what is this? Like, what am I? Like, you
In
feel
Saudi?
In Saudi. I did it. I threw my.
Were you not
luggage.
scared? You must have been
I
like
was-
at the
I
end
lost
of
it.
your wits.
I
Oh my
was
god.
at the end of.
He's willing to get arrested.
Damn.
I was like, oh, I was screaming.
More
at the guy.
arrested.
I was like, what do you want me to do? My husband, I don't know where he does know where. And in Arabic, I was like, la, 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 and I threw but I didn't hit him, but I threw my luggage in it. Like, I swear, I took it and I threw it on. And they started, okay, release her. And they released me.
She can clearly take care of herself. She's fine.
Insanely. I swear they released me, and I took my luggage. I was roaming the airport, and I saw Shay. Like it was there. He was just looking. He's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" I was like, and I told him. He's like, "Oh," and I said, "I was like, I was just, yeah, that was something else."
Wait, if he was
Detain
waiting for
women.
you, why were you also waiting for a flight? I don't understand.
No.
Getting
He
out.
came to the airport
To pick you up because
to
they won't
pick
let you
me up,
leave.
and he was just waiting for me. I don't know how.
Well,
many.
why were they holding you? You'd already landed. Why were they?
Because he didn't come to pick me up from the police. They can't
Okay.
let me go.
Okay, but
They
they
need
didn't
to
know
see-
you was there. He couldn't
He
find you
doesn't know
there.
where I am
Okay.
in the airport.
They won't let you go to him
He
in
doesn't
the
know
airport.
because the gate has changed. I'm not arriving at the same. So he was on the other side of the airport.
The
And
gate
then maybe he
changed.
got the information that
That it had been
and
moved.
then he was coming towards me when they released me, and then I saw him coming towards the
But you had
gate.
no idea. Until,
But I never communicated with him because nobody let me
a
do.
chance.
And they were waiting for him to come to pick me from that gate. But it's like, what is this?
so inefficient.
Yeah.
You can't trust.
Wow. And I didn't have a cell phone, back then.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like 1998. Like, I didn't
They
have
weren't
a cell
everywhere.
phone. Yeah, they were not. Anyway, I was just telling you, like, things are bad, I think, now. I don't know if... but
Well,
yeah.
when I went to Saudi, I wasn't going for just 6 days, so I enjoyed it. It was like a social experiment for me because I completely covered myself and covered my face and only kept my eyes like completely. And my dad was like, "You don't have to do that, you know."
But you wanted to do
I wanted to do that.
What was that like?
I really wanted to do that because you can go everywhere and you're just like peeking through these like little holes, you know, and you're like, it's quite a like interesting feeling.
You feel like...
Did you feel
you're
invisible?
seeing people, and people are... It's
No.
like powerful.
I didn't feel invisible. I just felt like, ha ha ha. I can see you.
You can't see me.
You can't see
You
me.
have no idea what I'm wearing under
Yeah,
here.
like it was like a I guess if you live it, then it's your life. I mean,
a power play,
Yeah, but it's just in those 6 days, it was like a little power play for me. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, because you're on the outside, you're indistinguishable between any other woman who's wearing that
Yeah.
full. That would be kind of nice just to be like, I don't have to worry. No one's gonna
Yeah.
single me out.
Yeah, yeah. There is something about it where it's like there's that feeling that you're invisible in a sense, like you blend with a lot of other.
Yeah, you're just lost in the crowd of.
Yeah.
And the funny part is like when women are all dressed like this and they have kids, and all the kids, they recognize their moms.
They know how to.
They know
That's
their
true. I
moms.
always wondered because once we were at the zoo and that was in Kuwait, not
Yeah.
in Saudi, and there was a bunch of them that were completely covered with their kids. I'm like, how do they know?
They know.
They know from the,
The
shoes.
Or the bag or something like that. Yeah.
Maybe just the posture.
And then the smell.
Shoes. That's funny.
Yeah.
Topic of the day's Saudi.
So yeah, Saudi.
You were there just to hang out with your dad for a week?
No,
or?
I was there for work. I was at a bridal exposition while I had the bridal boutique. You know, I owned the bridal boutique
Oh.
in Lebanon.
Oh wow.
Did you guys not know that?
I don't know if we talked
No?
about that
No,
one.
not
You've
the
had so
bridal
many
thing.
different retail experiences.
No, I didn't know the bridal boutique.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, I had a bridal boutique in Lebanon.
Nice. But by yourself, just you? Or
Yeah,
you
that
had
with my family, my
Okay.
dad and my sister, but I kind of incepted the whole concept, and we went to China, and I sourced all the different manufacturers, and I would style the dresses, and then we
Really?
opened
You're
it-
using your designs? Wow.
my design. My manufacturer was in China, but I chose some and I would choose all the different material and everything.
nice.
And then we had a store in Lebanon, and it was
Did you go to
rental.
China?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I went to China and I shopped manufacturers. So we met with different manufacturers and stuff. I went to Shanghai and then I went to another city which I forgot the name of, which is specialized in actual bridal wear. So that's where I found my manufacturer, and then I opened a boutique in Lebanon of wedding dresses rental, well, sale and rental. But in Lebanon, the formula is mostly the brides rent their wedding dresses, but they rent it for for a good price.
That makes so much sense.
It's a very
Buy-
lucrative business, though. Well, yeah, I mean it depends. Yeah, it does make sense, but
Just wearing it once and then you keep
And
it.
storing
Like
it,
I
yeah.
had all my wedding dresses. I'm like, what are you gonna do with the wedding dress?
yeah,
I
it's
gave
true.
it away
Yeah,
to
give it away.
charity. Yeah.
No, so yeah, renting is a good. It's a really good thing. So
Mm.
yeah, I had my whole business. We made up the name and the logo and the
Found
boutique
a
was
retail location.
beautiful,
Okay.
and we designed the whole.
Showroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the salon where the bride gets changed and has showcases everything to her family.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we
Like
would
the
serve champagne
Oh,
and like all that.
to bring
Cha-
that American
cha.
experience to the.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
What's the name of the show? The Say Yes to the Dress vibe. A little bit of that.
Yeah, Say Yes. I've never watched that show, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Say Yes.
I've
to
seen
the
it a
Dress.
few times.
Yeah. So, what was I saying? That
Oh, so you were in Saudi for a conference?
for a bridal
or?
exposition. So we showcased the Saudi. So we had some Saudi brides. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we were there for 6 days, but my dad lived in Saudi still at that time.
He was still doing his
Yeah.
work. Wow.
So
Do you know much about these big mega projects they're doing in Saudi Arabia? Like is it Nome? Like the wall?
Corridor, like the
yeah, and then
long
there's the
city.
one with the
It's
islands.
crazy that
Does your dad, is he still connected? I mean, does he, any of his old architecture buddies involved in any of these projects?
I'm not sure. To tell you the truth.
They're crazy. They're these massive, and they're, do you think they're even possible? When I learned about that, I would,
It's like sitting on a chair next to a lot of people. Like you don't have anybody in front of. Like it's weird. Like that thing. It's a long city that goes just like.
Yeah, it
it's
takes,
not
like,
a
the
community
pop-
thing. It's just
No,
like
it's-
a line. in
it's
the
called,
middle
that's
of
what it's called, the
desert.
line.
The line, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Have you seen it?
There's
I
a-
heard about it.
Yeah, I saw the rendering of the thing, but
Yeah.
it looks.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't
insane.
understand. I've never fully understood what need is
I
being
don't know if
served,
they're
but
gonna
like,
do
is
it.
who's
They just
clamoring to
have
live in a
crazy
society like that?
Ideas and they just like, okay,
Yeah.
let's make them real. Like I want this. Like they have some visions, like of
Yeah, like
something
the
unique
sketches
that
look
has never happened
interesting.
anywhere else. So let's make it happen here.
But when you start digging into these mega projects, there's a lot of them all over the world, and a lot of them just get abandoned
Well,
mid.
Dubai, they have a lot of project, they were going crazy. They started the world. They wanted the map of the world, like islands.
Yes,
And
yeah,
there
yeah,
was
with the
land.
sand.
They
Yeah.
put the sand, and then they left it. And then they had the other one.
These
the
things get
palm.
abandoned.
They did one palm. They couldn't finish it. People are buying, like they bought, and they lost so much money because you can't sue the government like this. Is just. I have a friend who bought a house there. Like they put like $400,000 down payment, and they lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
They did build a palm.
They give them like a credit, like if you want to buy something else in our project.
Yeah,
like,
some other project that
but
may
they
or may
were
not.
buying it like to live
materialize.
in it. Like they were like so upset.
That's super risky. That's clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, they had a lot of projects that they just left. Well, Trump Tower.
I guess downtown Los Angeles, there was supposed to be this big complex like right across from the stadium, the arenas, whatever, and then they got the building built, but then they ran out of money, and then someone else. I mean, there's a whole long history of people buying it and then abandoning it. So now you have this building that's like the cement it's all poured, but it's just sitting there. It's just this huge eyesore because no one's living there, and then. It's people go in and they're spraying graffiti, so it just becomes this big
Yeah.
piece of blight. And now the taxpayer has to pay to like have it dismantled. Like no one knows what to do with it. Like it's you can see why there's regulations with these things. It's like if you're gonna build something, we got to make sure you can actually finish this job, because
Right.
if not, if they just walk away from it, now it's everyone who lives around them. Yeah, and then homeless people are moving inside, and people. So it's like now you're attracted. So it's just like it's.
Yeah, it's not
These ambitious
realistic.
projects.
Yeah. Yeah, well. What? Yeah.
You looking forward to the cooler weather, or no?
Yeah.
Forward, that's
It's
a
been
big
so
word.
nice this
Yeah,
fall.
I'm so happy. Like
love
the
fall.
We
Fall's my
had a
favorite.
beautiful like summer. It's
Favorite.
yeah, and this time is
Just
we
stunning
had so
this
much
time of year.
sun. That was that's unheard of.
Yeah, we have just today it rained, but other than for the last
We
week
had
and a half,
so
it's just been
much
blue
sun.
sky.
Yeah, all
It's
the
been
time.
amazing since I've
Yeah.
been back. Actually, it's
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
amazing
Amazing
weather.
weather.
I have to
Yeah.
say, like a whole week of like wow, like wow.
Just sitting
That
in
night
that
at
nice
Carl
sun.
Cox was just
So perfect.
the most perfect
Perfect.
weather.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't
It was
hot.
nice and cool. So even like if you're moving and
Yeah, we
everything,
didn't need
you just
fans.
feel like you cool down immediately, you know. So that's another. Wow.
We're manifesting good weather.
I know.
It was
I think I've been
Life
like
is just so perfect. It's just like it's the most boring podcast in the world.
let's
Nothing
complain.
to
Perfect.
Let's complain. People like when you complain.
I think it'll be more
Let's say stuff that's shitty in our life. I don't know.
I started hormone replacement
Really?
therapy.
You went to the doctor?
No.
How did you find? How did you get it?
Want to start
I
over? We can
doctored myself.
You found
Because I'm a doctor.
No, but like, who gave you the hormones?
My doctor, sorry.
Nobody's talking about. We're in Canada. Nobody's gonna
Of
give you
course.
anything. So
Black market
you
hormones.
The gel,
The gel,
the estrogel.
estrogel,
Yeah,
estradiol.
and then you take in the
Estradiol.
progesterone.
how does it work?
It's you apply it on your arms or inner thighs.
What, like every day or once a
Every day,
week? Or?
every day, every
Do
single
you
day.
switch it up?
Sometimes I do my arms, sometimes I do my inner
Yeah.
thighs.
Do you have to switch it up?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you do how many pumps?
it depends on my mood.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least two. You
At
can
least
do
two.
under two.
Right, right.
So sometimes
right.
I do three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 pumps. And then you take the progesterone, the microionized progesterone, 2 pills at night.
No.
Oh, you have
IUD.
300.
IUD, right?
I'm asking for the people.
The people. The people. I have an IUD with a hormonal IUD.
People have been asking.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. You know me. What bitch?
You have to have both. Is that the idea?
Oh, you have. If you have a uterus, you have to. Otherwise, the lining gets thick, and you can have. It becomes problematic. Yeah, you can have cancer or something like. So you have to protect your uterus by taking progesterone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the IUD does that. It releases progesterone, like small doses.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm taking 2 progesterone pills at night
And the pumps.
with the pumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start? Just recently.
Yeah, like 5 days ago.
Yeah. You gotta start feeling the
How long did it
effect.
take you to start feeling anything?
I think maybe a month or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the general consensus.
Yeah. Because the hot flashes were not good. Yeah. I didn't wait for them to be horrible, but just the fact that I was like feeling like those hot flashes, I was
I
like,
surpassed the horrible level of hot flashes. Although I've heard worse, but
and my
but
eyes were dry.
for me
a
it's the
lot.
zaps. That's what drew the
Oh yeah, the
line.
zaps. You don't have the zaps?
Zaps.
The electric shocks that you get in your fingers or in your legs or your, every woman is different. Like there's so many symptoms. Like if you talk to women, like you get that.
The zaps just is what convinced me to get on
Yeah.
HRT. I'm like, no,
it-
this
So
is
what
crazy.
happened?
Yeah.
You just kind of out of nowhere. You
Yeah.
yeah, you feel like an electrical shock for like 10 seconds in your body, and
It's like also it feels like somebody's pointing a needle in, like it's
yeah,
it's really
it's
weird.
It
Yeah.
is weird. Oh, thank you. You
have
know,
the same
yeah.
thing. Yeah, sometimes I'm just sitting and I feel my fingers like
Something cuts you
Yeah,
or
it's like,
something.
chick. I've never had
Horrible. I really, it's such a
that. Even
detestable
in my
feeling.
vagina, sometimes I feel it. You've never felt it in
No,
your
thank the
vagina?
Lord, not.
It's insane. Like I'm sitting and
Well, I mean, it's the
something
whole
like
body. So
boom. This is
vagina,
before I
no.
had the IUD. Like I was like something like somebody's just poking you with like it's not nice. Like it's really not pleasant. And
Yeah.
the dry eyes. Oh my God! I
No,
used to
dry
put
eyes,
like
I don't-
drops and all the
yeah.
time, but now I'm fine.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
No,
and even my mouth used to be dry. You dry, you become a dry person.
a dry bitch.
Dry bitch.
no, that was
Bitter,
never.
dry fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, I was fine with that. So, anyway, so hopefully, it will start.
Getting better.
Yeah, especially the hot flashes. They're horrible.
You got them. Well, you waited.
I
You've
waited.
been,
Yeah.
you've been dealing with it for a while.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
so yeah, that's.
And my knees,
That's my
they
news.
used to hurt. Mm. So
I'm sure they are.
from praying, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Oh God, oh God.
She's religious.
Found my true
Dreams
religion. Carl Cox.
Oh
Love
yes, oh
cock.
yes.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh wow. Well, Chris sleeping was so good too. That night was.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
yeah. The music was out of this world. Like I'm seriously vibing without drugs. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take something without what?
No, she's
I'm
been
not taking
sober.
anything.
But didn't you say without drugs? I heard without drugs.
Without.
Without.
Oh,
Without.
without.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just about the music. Yeah.
But on the 31st, I think I'm gonna take something, because it's gonna be an all night.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna be
can't
late night,
do
yeah.
it without. I get tired.
Sing
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
add that little bit of.
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, we just lost some lighting.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to stop the
Well,
recording.
Maybe it's time.
Yeah, maybe we
to
can wrap it up.
Call it
Yeah.
a night.
say bye to the people,
people.
Bye,
The
our
people.
our beautiful
Our-
audience.
Our future selves who are watching this
Yeah.
later.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Oh my God.
We're back. We're back. It's a
back,
slow.
we're back,
A
yeah.
slow start, but we're back. Love you. Let me go.